Good morning, everybody. Come on in. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Come on in, share the broadcast. Come on in. Good morning, Grand Rising, everybody. God bless you. Happy Freedom Friday. Good morning. Let's see. Do a little, let me catch a little vibe real quick. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. It's Freedom Friday. It's my turn. It's my season. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm wealthy. I'm strong. I am a champion. I will win. I am in a constant state of attracting all the good that I deserve. I'm in a constant state of attracting all the good that I deserve and I desire. It's my season. It's my turn. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against your judgment shall be condemned. It's my season. It's my season. It's my turn. It's my season. It's my turn. I will not be broke another day in my life. Come on. I will never be broke another day in my life. Come on. I will never be broke another day in my life. Good morning, good morning. Listen, it's Freedom Friday and I'm feeling real good this morning. Y'all see my face. I'm feeling real good. I had to get myself on up. So come on in, take a moment and share the broadcast. Let somebody know that we are on the accountability call with the Andersons every day, Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. We right here. Come on, billionaire in the making. Oh my God, I just felt that. Amen. Come on, see, you got to think about what you're wearing every day. You got to think about what you're wearing every day. Come on, what you're wearing every day. Let me put my glasses on so I can see y'all. Jesus. Shall be condemned. Woo! Yes. Happy Freedom Friday. Yes. Put on a little lotion. Put on a little lotion. Good morning, Lakeisha. Good morning, Kiana Wimberly. Good morning, Monique. Good morning, Latinza. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Boucher. Come on, one more time. You all say that with me. I will never be broke another day in my life. Come on. I will never be broke another day in my life. Oh my goodness. Come on. Good morning, Shalette. Yes. Good morning, Regina. Come on. Good morning, Aunt Rachel. My God, my God. Good morning, Miss Carol, Miss Gladys, Cousin Sharon. Come on. Happy Friday. I am in a constant state of attracting all that I deserve and all that I desire. Woo! Yes. Come on, we gotta get started real fast. It's Freedom Friday, and I'm excited. I will never be broke another day in my life. Yes. Come on in. Come on in. My God. Well, listen. Well, listen, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Freedom Friday. I'm Brianna Anderson. Welcome to the Wake Up and Build Accountability Call with the Andersons. We are here Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. strong. So listen, I want you to do me a favor, take a moment and share the broadcast. It's saying that my connection is real low. So I really hope that you guys can hear me because I'm feeling real good for the connection to be real low. So let me just take a look and see what's going on. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for getting up every single morning and getting in and coming in with us. You know what? Let me go ahead and do this real fast. I'm just going to switch over to the camera. Let me just go ahead and do that because I don't even want to waste no time with y'all this morning. I really want to get into something. I really want us to understand that we are one thought away from the next level. We are one thought away from where God wants us to be. We are one thought away from millionaire status. We are one thought away from billionaire status. We are one thought away from success. We are one thought away from accomplishment. We are one thought away from wholeness. We are one thought away from freedom. Come on, you are one thought away. Real quick, let me change over real quick because I definitely want to make sure you guys can hear me real good. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, let's. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to try to work this like this. All right, can y'all see me okay? Y'all can see me okay? I had to improvise. Come on. Can y'all see me okay? Everybody's good? Everybody's good? Let's see. That's better. That's better. It's crazy though. I don't know why my connection is low in a house full of internet. Come on in. All right. Real good. Real good. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you so very much. What's the problem? Oh, amen. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you guys so very much for coming on in. I had to switch over, y'all, because my computer connection was showing real low. Let's see. I'm gonna get it right. There we go. It's okay. Come on in. It's all right. Come on in. Thank you guys so much. Y'all can see me. Everybody say better. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was my whole screen had turned a little blank on the computer. So come on in real fast, y'all. I really want to talk to y'all today because a lot of us, we are one thought away. We are one thought away. And you know, when I was thinking about that this morning, I was like, you know, the year 2020 was really like an executional year for me. You know, the year 2020, it really was the year that I had to understand that everything I needed, I had, and all who God was having me to become, I am, and what I wants me. And so for last year, it was a really big breakout year for me, only because I began to believe more in who I was, more than what I saw on the outside. And you know, it was in the middle of a pandemic. One of the things I realized that God had created in me something that was different that can sustain, just like in you. There are something that God has in you that can sustain any single thing. It is something about you. Listen, it is something about you that can sustain any different season. I don't care if it's the storm. I don't care if it's the rain. I don't care if it's the pandemic. I don't care if it's a recession. Listen, it's something on the inside of you that must understand that everything that you wants you. And so I had to get myself in a constant state, a place in my mind where I understood that everything that I am to be, that God is calling me to be, I am. It's on the inside of me. I had to get real executional about who I am. I have to get real executional about my assignment in God. I had to get real executional about the strategies and the plans and the resources and the tools that I already had to be successful. Hear this today. Many of you you already got thing that you need. Listen, you got to get real executional. I want to make up a word today because I don't even know if that's a word, but some of you got to get real executional about who you are in this season. See, most of the time we get executional about everything else. We get executional about everybody else. But hear this, when you start to get executional about yourself. See, you don't owe anybody an explanation for getting executional about who you are. You don't owe an explanatory sentence. You don't owe a long paragraph. Let me get some lotion. You don't owe nobody nothing. It's a year to get executional about who you are. Listen, 2020 was an executional year for me. I had to get serious. And stop playing with my own life. How many of you guys know that sometimes you play on your own life? You play on your own goals. You will believe in the next person's vision. You will believe in the next person's plan or what they're doing before you believe in yourself. Come on, how many of us sometimes we double believe us? We start at the beginning when we all in, and then next thing you know, we doubt. We start doubting. I want to talk to you guys today. You got to understand that you are one thought away from your next level. I realized that this morning when I was laying in the bed. I wasn't even going to get up because I wasn't feeling too good. But I had to understand, Brianna, you are one thought away from getting up out of this bed. You are one thought away from putting your wig on. You are one thought away from getting dressed. You are one thought away from getting on Facebook Live this morning on the Wake Up and Bill accountability call. You are one thought away from motivating somebody from one place to the next. You are one thought away from reaching that financial goal. You are one thought away from moving, from relocating. You are one thought away from writing that book. You are one thought away from getting successful. See, one of the things that I understand about me is that I'm wired a little different, and it's really weird. It's really, really weird. God deals with me on crazy basis. Like, I was just sitting here this morning and I was listening to the owl out there. Now listen, I was listening to the owl. And I said, Lord, if that owl say one more thing, because he a start and then he stopped. You didn't hear no more. I said, that owl, one more time. I need to sit right here. And he did. And I said, Lord, let me look that up because that's something you're speaking to me. Because every morning we come and sit right here. I ain't never heard no owl in the daytime. So it was really weird for me. And so I went and started researching some stuff up about the owl. And in 3 seconds, I found out something that gave me my whole strategy. Is that even though the owl stays up all night, it says some owls are built to be up in each day, in each season of the day. I was like, oh my God. It said that even though the owl stays up, one type of owl stays up all night. In other words, even though I'm up with my goals all night, even though I'm doing everything, from left and to right all day. Listen to this. It said, but it's one type of owl that stays up at night, all through the night, and gets up in the day and is not tired because it's able to handle every season of the day. Listen, you one thought away from shifting out of one season to the next season. You are one thought away from walking in a new place, in a new door. Listen, open it up. God has been dealing with me about these windows of heaven. He had been dealing with me about how I need to begin to understand more and dive deep, get back into diving deep in a little more about how he releases wealth into the earth. And he said, begin to analyze and look at the different gates and portals of how wealth comes. And I was thinking about the windows today. And the Lord began to tell me, he said, daughter, I need you to understand that you are one thought away from accessing everything you need because everything you want wants you. When you understand that everything you want wants you and you get real executional about who you are, listen, you got to begin to sit down and have a business meeting with your own self. You got to begin to sit down. Oh my goodness. You got to begin to sit down and pull out your planner. You got to begin to sit down with your own self and do a 3-way call. You got to begin to write yourself I don't know how many times I sit there and write myself emails per day. I write myself emails because when I write myself an email and I get it, I open it, I read it. It's something about that. It's something about that. You got to understand this right now. You got to get real executional about your life. You got to get real executional about this thing right now. These 24 hours in a day, that's all we got per day. So we got to get real executional. You got to really, really, really understand that in this type of season that you are in, you cannot be bothered by the crowd. You got to stay focused on the cloud. Whatever God is doing and moving you in your life, in your ministry, in your business, whatever he's doing with you, you got to continue to follow the cloud. Come on, see, a lot of people don't understand this, and this is what I'm understanding. I apologize, y'all, but I cannot see who y'all are with my glasses on. One of the things that I'm understanding right now is that people don't understand work. They don't understand work. They understand slavery. They understand slavery. They understand not knowing what it is they like to do. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever just got to the place when you like, you know what? It's a season that I got to really analyze myself because I only got 24 hours. I can't keep sitting here doing what I don't want to do. I don't have a passion to do. I don't have a hunger to do. I don't have a desire to do. I got to get real executional about these 24 hours because listen, right now it's Freedom Friday. How many people right now can really say that they're free? How many people right now can really say that their mindset is free, that they're not mentally barred down with frustration and demonic emotion and different things, physical depression in their mind, bills, worry. I don't like that. I'm telling you, I'm mentally free. I will get on the corner and sell a pack of socks before I worry about anything. Listen, everything I want wants me. And when I understand that thing right there, when I caught that thing in the spirit right there, I understood that I'm in a constant state of attracting all that God has for me. And I just got to get to a place of freedom. Because one thing I learned about God is he can't get us nothing. He can't get us nothing with all the cares of the world. So I had to get to a place of financial freedom. I had to get to a place of emotional freedom. Come on, and I'm going to live my best life. I am going to live my best life. I'm not going to be just going to church saying I'm free and I really ain't free, y'all. Listen, we got to get real executional. We got to get real honest about our life because we only got 24 hours in a day. It is not tomorrow. It's not promised to you. You got to begin to walk out who you're going to be and who God is calling you to be. Shouts out to my brother Anton Turner who's on. Listen, I'm telling you guys what I know. I got to become a magnet for freedom. I need everybody who come into contact with me. Freedom bears off on them. Come on, they leave me wanting to know what in the world is on her because she free. She real free. You know, my mom came down when we first moved to Orlando. And she said, my goodness, y'all are really free. I was like, Mom, what you mean? She was like, y'all just got control of your time. One of the greatest senses of freedom is having control over your own time. Come on, having control is the most important thing in the world. Time. Besides God, all we have is time. And it's the most important thing in the world. However, it's the most thing that people don't have freedom in. A lot of people don't have a lot of time freedom. A lot of people don't have a lot. Most of everybody on the earth right now, they're not stressing because of lack of money. Most of the people are not stressing because of sickness and disease. Most people are stressing because they don't have the time to really do what it is they want to do. They spend all their time working another man's vision, and when it's time to work their vision, they don't have the strength. They don't have the stamina. They don't have the prophetic vision to see. They are blind to that what God has for them. They are empty to the fact of when it's time to get executional about you. If somebody say, who are you and what you call to do? I can say it off the back of my head. Come on, I've admitted in my brain. I've admitted, like you go and get admitted in the hospital. I've admitted in me my assignment of God, to God in the earth. I've admitted in here my profession. I've admitted in here my calling. I've admitted in here who God is calling me to be. And I've admitted in here what I like. Come on, what I like. Ask yourself what do you like? What do you like? What do you like? Start doing what you like to do. Get real executional about this thing called life. Get real executional. Listen. You are right here exactly where you supposed to be. For many of y'all this morning, you right where you need to be. Sometimes we feel like we behind. Sometimes, you can get so overwhelmed, you feel like you're going too fast. But then sometimes God will say, you right where I need you to be. You are right in the place I need you to be, because I just need you to be at the constant state where everything that you are looking for is looking for you. Come on. The people are looking for you. Lord, I remember times when we was running real low, and I would get up and I would say, Lord, I thank you that money is looking for me. It's going to find me. It's searching for me. It's looking for my name. I began to decree certain stuff in the atmosphere, and next thing you know, it just started coming. And then I graduated from just thinking about, paying my bills and blah, blah, blah. I graduated from that mentality, because then I realized the principle of the kingdom of God. So then I started saying, you know what, God, this thing is real serious. This is a real serious thing. All I got to do is be who you call me to be. And the Bible says, when I seek first your kingdom and your righteousness, everything else is going to be added to me. So my business is already set to prosper. My customers and my clients, they're already what they need to be. Listen, my anointing and what God has placed on me is already shining so light to those who I'm assigned to. Listen, in this season, get real executional about who you are and what you got to do. You can no longer be tossed to and fro. You got to step into this place of freedom and stay in freedom. Ask yourself, when I'm putting on my work clothes every day, ask yourself, are you going to do, you spending 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, more time away from your kids than ever, doing what you don't want to do? Doing what you don't want to do. And so this season is a season of accountability for us. This season, from Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m., we've been right here. We're doing a 90-day run. We are going to get people to the place of freedom. Listen, we're not here to preach. We're not here to start no church or ministry. I'm here to speak to those who know who they're called to be. You got some dreams and goals that it's time to come into reality. It is time for them to come into reality. It is time for you to manifest all who you are. Have you ever met some people? Oh my goodness, it's a good example. Have you ever met some people and they think that because something that happened to you, that you think you better than now? Have you ever met some people and you get something and they be like, oh, they think they this now and all they think? Do you not know that every single second you should be elevating? Do you not know that every single second your mind should be increasing? Come on, when you understand that every second you are one thought away from the next level, I'm not even thinking like I thought when I woke up this morning. Listen, you got to be one thought away from who you want to be, and you got to be unapologetic about it. You got to be unapologetic about it. You start doing things for you, and people got all this stuff to say. And one thing about me, I'm a prophet, and I don't like to speak out loud. I hear what people say in the spirit. I don't say a word. You know why? Because God got to deal with different people, and sometimes people just get mad because they still on the same level that they were in when they last saw you. Come on, a lot of people not really doing nothing. They say a lot, but they ain't doing nothing. And so this got to be a year of execution, where you got to execute your plan. You got to sit at the table and just write out by the month of August where I'm going to be, by the month of November and October where I'm going to be. Come on, by 2022 where I'm going to be mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. Where is my business going to be? Oh, Father, I decree that clients, that I'm going to have the triple. I'm going to go from 43% client retention to 100% client retention, then 300% client retention. Come on, I decree and declare that I'm going to be able to give my employees health benefits. See, whatever you wants you. You just got to get to that place where you're in the place of constant state of receiving all that God has for you. Come on. This got to be your year of execution. 2020 was a year of execution for me. I got real executional about stuff, and it really opened up a lot of stuff only because I got executional in my mind. I'm telling y'all what I know. When you just do it in your mind, don't even think about the physical stuff right now. Get it in your mind first. Get who you're going to be in your mind first. Get who you're going to be to others in your mind first. Say this with me, y'all. I got to get real executional. I got to get real executional. Listen, it's not personal. It's just kingdom. I gotta get real executional. You know, the Bible said that they wanted Jesus to go before his appointed time, and then there was a certain time when he said he had to go. They wanted him to stay around. They wanted him to sit in the same place. Listen, he was saying to me, this is what I read from it. It's like he was saying, I've been with y'all too long. Y'all should definitely have the light now, the light of the world. I gotta go and be a light to other places in darkness, but now y'all want to sit here in the same place and act like the light ain't shine. I gotta go. I gotta be real executional about my assignment. See, one thing I love about Jesus was a bad man. I'm gonna tell you, he was a bad man. If it wasn't his time to go, he didn't go. If it wasn't in him to do, he didn't do. But I'm telling you what I know right now. Get real executional. Get real executional. Be about your business. Come on. Have yourself a business meeting. Come on. Have yourself a cup of coffee. Sit down and have a board meeting with yourself. Get you a profit and loss statement. Some of us need to see how much we are not profiting. Some of us need to see in our profit and loss statement, we need some assets. We got too many liabilities. Some of us is in too much debt. And the other half of us just don't know what to do. We don't know how to make our money increase. Let me tell y'all something. This is the season and the hour for you to be at the place where you are attracting all that God has for you. So listen, I know I got to go and you got to go. But I wanted you guys to know this morning that I'm in a constant state of attracting all God has for me. I'm in a constant state of attracting all that God has for me. And whatever I want, it wants me. It's waiting for me. It's looking for me. It's not that I want it and God don't want it. No. If I want it, he put it in me to have the desire. And the Bible said that he gives you your heart's desire. And so I'm going to be real unapologetic this season about being real executional about Bree, about being real executional about Ambassadors Wealth Academy, about being real executional about Ambassadors Credit. See, listen, one thing about yourself is you got to get to the place where you know what you want. You got to know what you want. You got to know what you want. You got to know what you want. So real quick, let me turn this camera back on. Real quick, I want you guys to know this. Am I really free? Am I really free? Come on, am I really free? Am I really free? This thing is serious, y'all. It is serious. We in 2021. They have already projected. Shout out to my brother Apostle Tori Martinall. They already projected that by the year of 2025 to 2030, half of the economy, the jobs that we see will be gone. Everything is going to robot. Everything is going to like artificial intelligence. I saw a Domino's truck. Listen, I saw a Domino's truck not even being driven by nobody. It delivers pizza by itself. My husband went into Walmart one day in our hometown, one on a different side, and there are no cash registers. There are no cash registers. There are no employees. A lot of these huge companies, major corporations, they are shutting down and they're just finding ways to replace humanity. You got to vision yourself. In an instant, they will put you out. In an instant, in an instant, you have been a slave so much. In an instant, they'll free you from slavery, and you won't even know how to adapt to the real world. Gotta get a vision. Gotta get a vision. Y'all still can't hear me? Okay. Gotta get a vision. You got to get a vision. You got to know what you want in this season. Know what you want wants you. Come on, real quick. Know what you want wants you. And start reconstructing. See, one thing we did, my husband and I, 2021, we reconstructed our life. January 2021. We reconstructed. We reconstructed a lot of stuff. We renovated a lot of stuff. Everything that we once did, everything we once knew, we had to take some time. We had to reconstruct some stuff. We had to put some stuff in our life in divine order. We went through like a renovation phase. And I don't mean just physically, but mentally. We had to normalize making it. We had to normalize success. We had to normalize doing what God called us to do. We had to normalize being able to just spend 100,000, 50,000, invest. We had to normalize how to live off 30% or 10 to 30% of our income. And that's all we need to live off of. We had to normalize building generational wealth. We had to normalize doing what we like to do. We had to normalize being husband and wife. We had to normalize being a mom and a dad. We had to normalize our children having the best. We had to normalize that. You got to get to it. Where have you normalized? A lot of us have normalized lack. A lot of us have normalized poverty. We've normalized not having enough. It's so in our mind to the point where you ask somebody to go to a nice place and they know what that place is. Their mind will do like a counter reaction. Come on, you've normalized being stuck in a box. You've normalizing not being free. No. Father, I thank you that I'm in a constant state of attracting all that God has for me. I decree and declare that I never be broke another day in my life. Listen, everything that I have or everything that I'm looking for is looking for me. Everything I want is looking for me. I'm in a constant state. I'm in a constant state. Let me read this to y'all real quick. I'm in a constant state. My territory is increasing. My bank account is increasing. My energy is increasing. My vibe towards others is increasing. Listen, my understanding is increasing. My vision is increasing. My love for others is increasing. My life in every area of my life is increasing. It's expanding. I am ready, open, and expecting all. Listen, I am ready, I am open, and I am expecting all. I am ready, I am open, and I'm expecting all. Listen, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm whole. I'm normalizing myself, serving God and being happy. I'm normalizing myself, not being burnt out, not being worn out. Come on, I'm normalizing doing what I like to do and enjoying God in it. So real fast, for many of you on here, get to a place where you understand that your freedom means everything in this season. Your freedom means everything in this season. Come on. My God. Come on. My God. Happy Freedom Friday, y'all. I really released this upon y'all life today. That all weekend you're going to understand that you got to get real executional about who you're going to be in this season. You got to get real executional. I'm telling you, no more excuses. I am a champion. I will win. It's my season. It's my season. It's my season. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm wealthy. I'm strong. I am a champion. I will never be broke. Another day in my life. I will never be broke. Another day in my life. I will never be broke. Another day in my life. And I will live the fullness of life and all God has for me. My God. I'm going to normalize something real quick for y'all. No, get you a check. Get you a check. Write yourself out $1 million. Get you a blank check and write yourself out $1 million. Normalize receiving checks in that amount. Normalize receiving big checks in that amount. Come on. Go get you a check. Go get you a check. Get you a blank check. Write yourself $1 million to yourself. Where the word says for, put execution. Execution. Come on. Execution. Let me write myself a check. Come on. Let me write myself a check. My pen. Let me write myself a check real quick. $1 million. God told me, he said, daughter, $1 million ain't nothing. You need to be getting $1 million every month. $1 million is just $500,000. 500,000 is just 250,000. Oh my goodness. Listen, get real, normalize yourself. Normalize yourself. Come on, normalize yourself. 1 million. I gotta go. Love y'all so much. What, babe? Oh, listen, July 17th, join us in Columbus, Georgia for the Anderson's Wealth. You know, when I get excited, I'm excited. For the Anderson's Wealth Summit, we almost sold out. We are almost sold out. Listen, July 17th, Columbus, Georgia, we are almost sold out. Vendors, we got one more vendor table, and then VIP is almost sold out. Everybody chose VIP for regular. So listen, if you are in the Columbus, Georgia area, many people coming in, flying in. We want to thank you guys for your support. Meet us there. Financial freedom, wealth literacy, financial literacy, business, entrepreneurship on a whole nother level. Come on, we just got a confirmation from a brand new speaker we were waiting on. It's about to be, oh my goodness, it's about to be bananas. I'm telling you what I know. This conference right here, listen to me. This conference right here will be the reason why many generations come out of poverty. This conference right here will be the reason why many families break the spirit of poverty and debt. I'm telling you what I know. If you're not in the building, you can't do virtual. Unfortunately, listen, I need you in the building. You need to get the tools and strategies on how to multiply your money, how to invest in property, how to look for the property, how to get into development. It's so many different industries, how to get into the trucking industry, how to get into the tour business industry, how to get into different industries that are right now thriving, that have been projected to overthrow current industries. Come on, Airbnb has made more money, they say, in 1 year than the hotel industry in a week. Come on, you got to get to the place. So July 17th, I definitely want to see you there. I definitely want. Okay, husband said VIP is like 2 seconds from being gone. One thought away. Invest in yourself. All right. Who wrote your check? My husband said he got to go. He got to take my son to school real quick. Let me write myself a check. 1 million. 1 million. 1 million. 1 million. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all next time. Be broke. Another day in my life. I will never be broke. Another day in my life. I will never be broke. Another day in my life, and I will live the fullness of life and all God has for me. I am a champion. I will win. I am a champion. I will win. It's my season. It's my turn. It's my season. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm wealthy. I'm strong. I am a champion. I will win.